Welcome in to the PHNX Fantasy Sports Show, brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. I'm your host, Shane and Shawn. I'm hiding behind this title card right now. Hi, this is Shawn and Pause.
What is poppin'?
We're here on this Thirsty Thursday. We're both gonna cheers, brother. Stay hydrated out there, folks. Yeah. Into championship week, championship season.
Not for me.
For me, in one of my leagues, in the most important league, the PHNX Sports Fantasy Football League, against our very own GM Saul Bookman. He's projected to win right now.
Projections mean nothing.
Yeah, I'm starting Tyler Algier and Zonovan Knight.
Not exactly what you would have hoped for, I'm sure.
Yeah, Derrick Henry obviously not going to play tonight.
Nor is Tony Pollard.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Neither are any of their quarterbacks.
Yeah,
This is going to be such a disgusting game.
It's going to be terrible.
It's going to be the most Thursday night football game
I
ever.
almost guarantee the Sharps are on Tennessee though.
I bet you this game is going to be like the best primetime game of the year for no reason.
Who's starting for Tennessee?
At quarterback?
Yeah.
Dobbs, the Tennessee quarterback against Jarrett Stidham. Like, what are we doing? And they're not. It's not like neither of them are going to be handing off to their starting running. Or no, wait, no. Whoa.
No, Stidham's not. Yeah.
Mixing games.
It's
Stidham
Dak.
is starting for the Raiders,
Yeah.
but it's Dak versus Dobbs.
I'm going to check where the money is because this just feels like a game where Sharp's going to be like, I know what's happening. I can feel this. Well, tonight shouldn't have much impact on your fantasy season unless you have Zeke, which good.
Yeah,
that's very nice because he's the only running back worth starting tonight. I wouldn't start Hassan. I don't even know Julius Chestnut, although he has a great name. Wouldn't start him either. The Tennessee Titans have some of the best names in the NFL. Julius Chestnut, Racey McMath. Racey McMath is an all-time name.
That is pretty crazy.
Goes stupid. What do you think last week? There's kind of ass games.
Yeah, I mean, I have to start with the people doubting the Buffalo Bills.
Were people doubting them?
Yes. Everyone in this office said that they weren't going to cover, and they blew out the.
I said I'd stay away.
Yeah, same thing. I was confident they would blow out the Bears, and they did. But for me, the saddest game of the week. Not even the sad. Well, I mean, it was sad, but also the game that no one is talking about, even though they should. Just a historic rushing performance from the Carolina Panthers in a game that had incredible importance for both of their divisions or their division. But what was it? 350 rushing yards from the Panthers. Deontay Foreman had 165 himself on 120.
They had 240 at halftime.
Yeah, like it was a historic rushing performance. It ended the Lions season for the most part. I don't remember if they're statistically eliminated, but no one's talking about it. Like I feel like no one spent any time on this game.
What do you want to say about it, Shawn?
Just the fact that they had a historic rushing performance. Like they traded away Christian McCaffrey, and then they had weeks later, obviously, they had a historic rushing performance. Like shout out Dante Foreman. I don't know who the Panthers playing this week. Is it worth shouting Dante Foreman? I mean, it depends on your situation, obviously. The Buccaneers.
No.
Interesting. But yeah, I would probably stay away.
All right, well, let's talk about a toilet game. The Broncos and the Rams. A fireable offense game.
Yeah.
For Nathaniel Hackett. Do you think Rams are going to explode at all the rest of the season? They have the Chargers and then the Seahawks. I mean, it doesn't really matter week 18, but this week, are you starting Cam Akers?
Oh, who did you say they play this week?
The Chargers.
The Chargers scare me. Yeah,
Nick Bosa?
I don't care.
Nick Bosa on the Chargers?
Joey. I think Nick is San Francisco. Yeah, I would probably stay away from Akers in that situation. The Rams are just playing, or the Chargers are just playing good right now. It's not really anybody I want to touch.
Yeah,
to be quite honest with you.
Broncos are dead.
Yeah, I mean, I know we had talked about this, whether or not it made sense to fire your coach in the middle of the season, but you can't. That was, oh my God. That was the most embarrassing. That was the most embarrassing thing I think has happened in the NFL this year.
Yeah.
That was because it was a culmination of all the other stuff. And then Russ being like, I wish I could have played better for him.
Yeah.
Cool, bro. Maybe then you should have played better.
What do you think about the Derek Carr news? 13-10 loss to the Steelers.
I don't think it's fair, starting. Man. I think he hasn't been good enough but I don't think he's the reason this team has been as bad as they are.
Yeah, I don't think this
he's being
is a season.
scapegoat.
I don't think this is a season-long thing, though. I think it's just Derek Carr's entire career. It's just like, okay, you've been fine. We need better than fine.
Yeah, I think that's really what it is. I think he's good. I like if you put him on the 49ers, that's a Super Bowl team.
Yeah.
Like I think he's a significant improvement over anybody they've had in that locker room for a while. But he is not good enough to make an average team great or good. Yeah. And I think that's kind of what the the Raiders are. And they also have a terrible coach. I think with the jury is out on Josh. Like that, he's done it twice and it's been bad.
You think
both
he gets
times.
a second year?
No. Yes, I do, because I don't think the Raiders can afford to fire him.
Yeah.
But if he was the Broncos coach, he would also be gone.
Oh.
Like the Waltons have all the money they want, so they could fire. They could get rid of Russell if they wanted to. But yeah, they had to fire that.
I love how he's stepping away from the team too. You see that?
No,
he's taking a 2 week. To not be a distraction. He said. Yeah, I love it. We have a couple questions on our Twitter. If you have a question about your fantasy football matchup, if you're still in it, congratulations. Or if you're playing for third, also congratulations.
And if you for some reason care about your consolation thing,
congratulations.
Go off.
Ask us questions in the chat. We'll get to them by the end of the show. Let's talk about another game. The Packers and the Dolphins. Tua Tagovailoa hurt again. Another concussion. It's going to be Teddy Two Gloves, probably into the playoffs.
Yeah,
if they make it.
I'll say this: do not touch Tua with a 10-foot pole next year in your draft.
Yeah,
motherfucker can't stay healthy.
Yeah,
it's not his fault, but I just.
I have Jalen Waddle. Am I worried?
I like Teddy Two Gloves.
Or is Teddy Two Gloves about to Nick Foles this bitch?
I think he might Nick Foles. I might think he might Nick Foles it because look. I mean, when you look at how the Dolphins' offense is set up, it's not like they're requiring Tua to be amazing. Like I feel like Teddy can be not as good as Tua, but he can be productive in the Miami offense. So I think Tyreek and Waddle are still just so good that I would have a hard time not playing them unless you have a clear, like someone that's clearly better than them. But I think Teddy is going to be good enough with Miami against the Patriots too. I don't like the Patriots. I know their defense.
I love myself some Teddy as well. Yeah, I think that'll be fun. The Packers look pretty good. I made a mistake last week in one of my leagues that cost me. I didn't start A.J. Dillon. He finished like 13 points, but I started Jamal Williams and he got hurt. So that really hurt me. That backfield is questionable at best when it comes to starting guys. Aaron Jones, obviously the workhorse, but he's put up 2 performances in a row that just aren't very inspiring if you're a fantasy football manager. Do you have any reservations of not starting him in your fantasy football championship?
It's tough because when I get to the finals, I feel like
I got the Vikings. Never mind.
Oh, yeah, no, fuck
the
Vikings.
That's the worst defense in the NFL.
Yeah, a bunch of frauds. But regardless of their opponent, like when I get to the finals, I'm always so worried of overthinking it that I just kind of have to rock with the guys that got me there, even if I'm questioning it. Like unless it's like an obvious type
Mike
thing.
Evans, get out of my lineup.
Yeah, but like if it's someone that's gotten you there and maybe you struggled for a week or two straight, like I still feel like I still got to rock with them. Yeah,
Mike Evans is going to get put on lock, I think, by this Panthers defense. Any other games you want to talk about? I got one more.
Cowboys, Eagles.
Scorefest.
I'm pretty sick if I'm an
looking
Eagles.
Good.
Yeah, but I'm sick if I'm an Eagles fan because I think they win that game if Jalen Hurts is playing quarterback. Yeah. Or maybe that makes you feel good. I don't know. I guess it's kind of how you kind of look at it.
How are the Colts a team in the NFL?
I don't.
They're so bad.
Are they? Like they are. They objectively are, but also they beat the Chiefs. But that's the one. But when you watch them at their normalcy, which was this week, I know they are. No, they're bad.
They're so bad. Yeah. I mean, no JT and no starting quarterback, but by God, they couldn't do anything.
I don't understand why they spent so much time on Nick Foles. Nick Foles. First off, I had tweeted this. Give Doug Peterson a gold jacket for winning a Super Bowl with him and Carson Wentz because oh my God, they're so bad outside of their time with Doug Peterson. I don't know why they didn't go to Sam Ellinger. Like I feel like he had 2 games and they lost both of them. But I mean,
he was fine.
It wasn't going to be worse than Nick Foles. Yeah, and
shout out my buddy Matt, who's in our fantasy football championship. He picked up Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, smart.
I think halfway through the year, maybe he's drafted him, but he. And speaking of Doug Peterson, it's working out really well. because he's a
Yeah.
very serviceable fantasy quarterback. All right. Well, before we move on, let's do our winners and woofs. Shawn, who's your woof this week?
It kind of goes to the Trevor Lawrence thing you just said, Urban Meyer, because it's clear that you were the problem. Like it was, and I know they got him some help, like Zay Jones and Christian Kirk, but those aren't number ones on most teams. Holy shit, Urban Meyer, you are a bad football coach. You're a bad football coach. You're a great recruiter, and that can get you far in college football, but not built for the NFL.
My woof is Devontae Adams. I feel terrible for him. I mean, at this point, it's not about the money for him. He just wants to be one of the greatest. He needs to win a bowl. He needs to win a ring, and he's not going to get there without Aaron Rodgers or somebody of that nature. This is clearly not the right spot for him. I wouldn't be surprised if he's requesting a trade next year. So
yeah, I mean, if the only reason he's there is not going to be playing quarterback. Do you think he would want to go to wherever Derek Carr goes? Do you think he's
depends.
probably like?
Where's Derek Carr going to go? Who wants Derek Carr?
Dude, the Derek Carr, you are an Indianapolis Colt.
No, definitely not.
Why?
Because that's
him and Frank Reich would. Oh God, whoops, that. Wah. But him and Jeff Saturday, I feel like we get along. Is Jeff Saturday going to keep his job?
Yeah.
Are you dying?
Yeah, I am. I think he might keep his job.
I think he will too, which is
he might.
Interesting.
He has to win another game.
What are the Colts' next games though? Does he have another winnable game?
Is any game winnable for the Colts now?
Yeah, the Colts. They could beat the Giants. I think they could beat the Giants. And
I hope they beat the Giants.
The last week. Oh, they have Texans last week. That's
2-0.
He's gonna beat. He's gonna blow out the Texans.
I genuinely think he has to go 2-0. I think he does. Do you think he can go 0-2? And
I think if you could, if as long as you don't get embarrassed by the Giants and you beat the Texans, I think he might be able to keep his job because they clearly just like the man. Derek Carr seems like such a good fit for Indianapolis.
I like Totri. I wouldn't want him coaching a team though.
Saturday?
No, I like Totri, but I wouldn't want him coaching a team.
Oh yeah, but you're not Jim. But that's how Jim Irsay kind of works sometimes. Yeah. I like the guy. That's how he ended up a head coach. He had no business being there in the first place. But yeah, Derek Carr, I think, could be a Colt. I don't know why you're so confident that Minnesota is going to get a quarterback.
They are.
I don't think they are.
I think that this is just the definition of insanity, though.
I know, in the first round again. Now you got
Lamar Jackson. You are Minnesota Vikings.
You got Jetta coming out here talking about how he should be in the MVP conversation. If your best player likes the quarterback, and your quarterback is going to get you the 1 seed or the division. They're going to win the division. They're going to be the 2 seed probably. Like that's really hard to move off a quarterback.
Since you just said it, my winner is Justin Jefferson because he not only is having a career year again, but he has inserted himself into the MVP conversation. He says he's always a quarterback. Why can't it be me?
Yeah.
He's up there with some of the greatest of all times in terms of receiving yards through X amount of games. Everything he does, every single week he does something new that impresses me. His route running is ridiculous. He high points every single ball higher than you could ever think. And his hands are glue. He's going to be good, barring any crazy injuries. He's going to go down as one of the greatest of all times. Genuinely, I don't think it's up for debate anymore.
No,
Is he the number 1 receiver you'd take if you're building a team from scratch?
If you're building,
is there anyone else?
Probably just because he's young. So I think he's comparable with any of the other top guys in the NFL, but he's younger than any of them.
Where is he in your wide receiver rankings right now?
I mean, it's hard not to say one.
I think he's
after this, like at this very moment. I do think I still love D-Hop. I think he has the best hands in football. And I think if you put him on a real team, if you put him on the Bills, for example, because that's one thing that Josh Allen. I mean, it's kind of Stephon Diggs. Josh Allen doesn't have a guy that you could just put it up there and no one else is going to grab it other than I think he's the best receiver in football.
They try to do that with Gabe Davis, but
Gabe Davis isn't that good.
Gabe Davis kind of sucks.
He's not. Yeah, he kind of
sucks.
He's not number 2. He's a great number. He is a Hall of Fame number 3.
Yeah. Yep.
And an average number, below average number 2.
He's the best Z to Cole Beasley's X.
Exactly.
And Stephon Diggs is Y.
So I do think, to get to your question, you put him in, if all things are equal, I probably would take D-Hop first to win a game. But if I'm starting a franchise, I don't think you could say anyone other than Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
He's at the bare minimum top 3 receiver in the NFL and also younger than everybody else.
Yeah. Your wolf.
My wolf? I thought we did wolf.
Or winner, sorry.
Anthony Totri and Chargers fans. They're playing good football and they're getting healthy.
Yeah, but they're getting more delusional by the second.
I know. Yeah. I mean, it's going to be.
Look, I have a future on them to win the Super Bowl. I bet on them at the start of the year. Yeah. $5 win 100.
I still got my Bills
future
So
waiting for me.
look, I believe.
It's a good time to be a Chargers fan. After how the season started, you're getting Bosa back. The team's getting healthier. They're playing good football. Staley isn't ruining your team as much as he did.
But you got to stop doing yoga on the field, man. You know what you're doing.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know everybody can see
The pelvic thrust. Come on, man. It's just
that made me sick.
Yeah, but also at a certain point, I respect it because if there were no cameras, he would be doing it. I think I don't think this is a Russell Wilson thing where he clearly knows the cameras are and now he's running through plays with nobody else on the field and spinning around. I don't think that's what this is. He's doing yoga. I can understand you'd rather be outside in the Los Angeles weather than in the locker room or whatever. Yeah. That's a little different. And the Dak Prescott hip thing, whatever. Russell Wilson is a different animal. But at a certain point, it's fuck the cameras. I don't care if you think I'm corny, but it was corny. Yeah. It is corny. It's quite corny.
I hate him so much. Shawn, you got some underdog favorites this week?
What? Listen, Can I
get any higher or lowers on Julius Chestnut?
I don't know. I am looking at. Well, let me see what the total is before I talk out the side of my neck. But I'm interested. I think the Bills might give Joe Burrow and that offense some trouble.
I would love that.
They're the second best defense in football scoring wise. I kind of like Burrow's under on Pat 2. Ooh, it's at 280.
It's a good number.
I'll take the lower. I like the Bills defense, man. They're healthy. And they don't lose when Poyer is in the game. They have not lost a game this year with Jordan Poyer playing. So I think they really the question of as far as the game is concerned is what the Bills offense looks like, but I think the Bills defense gives the Bengals offense some trouble. So I'm liking the under on Burrow's pass yards.
I mean, Nick Westbrook and Keenan over or higher than 1.5 receptions. Who else is going to catch the ball tonight? All of them are Robert Woods, 2 receptions. Everybody is so low.
Yeah.
On that. I also like Zeke higher on basically everything.
Yeah.
You want to do the underdog fantasy read while I go blow my nose because I'm dying?
Sure. What is it? You got
It's right here.
Absolutely.
I'll be right back, guys.
So while he blows your nose, I mean, get big enough super chat, I'm sure he will. While he blows his nose, I want to tell you about the easiest and most fun way to spice up your football season. It's the Underdog Fantasy app and their Pick'em game. Just look for your favorite or least favorite players' stats, pick between 2 and 5 players for your Pick'em entry, and whether you think they'll end up with a higher or lower total than the stat in this week's game. Get all your picks right, and you can win up to 20 times your money in a single night. I think Leah and I are going to have to put something together for the Yotes Maple Leafs game tonight.
Absolutely.
Make some money on that. It's any sport, we talk about football here.
There's e-games
hockey,
on
there's
there.
e-gaming.
Esports,
depending on the state.
They're not e-games, they're sports.
They're not sports. This is one of my koala level.
Is chess a sport?
No. Koala level. I actually went through, we can have this conversation off air because I had a very intelligent, well thought out description for what a sport is. I was off the OGs when I did it though, so I don't really fully remember it. But it was at the time at least seemed very intelligent. But yeah, check out the Underdog Fantasy app. Make some money. Underdog Fantasy. Get it in you. That's your water.
Nice, good job. All right, we're gonna do something on the show we've never done before. I'm very excited for this. I'm sure you guys have played these before. It's just like Wordle, but it's with sports. So we're gonna start off with the NFL version, Weddle, today. What's a good litmus? So I like to go.
So this is the easy version right now, right?
Yeah.
So okay,
so
it's
is
just
gonna be a
skill
skill
position.
player.
Yeah.
So I like to go like medium height, medium everything.
Yeah,
so
I feel like you got to go running back to get the closest to the middle number.
Yeah. So let's do Derrick Henry because he's 28'6". He's tall.
Yeah.
And his number is what is he?
He's
20 something. Yeah. Perfect.
So Derrick Henry. Oh,
Derrick with Derrick. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So he's a receiver. Oh no. Yeah, probably because he's it could be quarterback, I guess.
Yeah. So
he's in the NFC.
He's in the NFC. He's not taller than 60. Yeah. He's got to be a receiver or a quarterback. Let's do
and lower than 22. So
number 22. But
how many tall guys do you know? How many tall receivers do you know with single digit numbers?
Julio Jones, but he's young, he's lower than 28.
So he's young, low number. I think we go. I think we go quarterback here.
Okay, who's got a low number?
Tall NFC quarterback.
Oh, so yeah, it's just So
Kirk Cousins?
Is Kirk Cousins tall? Is he taller than 6'3"?
Oh, taller than. Oh,
Yeah.
it's not Josh Allen. You know that because it's not the AFC.
Is Derek Carr 6'4", right?
Is he?
Yeah, but he's not younger than 28. Who's a younger quarterback? Let's go Brock Purdy.
Shit, why not?
Let's go Brock Purdy. Okay, he's not a quarterback. He's a receiver. He's older than 22. Low number receiver in the NFC, but not the NFC West.
Oh man. Okay, so we're thinking, and it's not the South either, right?
It's not the AFC South.
But I thought, wouldn't it be?
I don't think it does that.
Okay.
Maybe. Let's go.
Treylon Burks.
I think he's 22.
Mm.
He might be 23. Let's do Treylon Burks. Wait, he's in the AFC though.
Oh yeah, duh.
He's on the Titans.
Yeah, duh. I don't know. It's not the NFC West. So
who's a tall ass receiver?
How tall is Oh man, I'm thinking. It could be tight end too.
Can it?
I think so.
Dallas Goedert.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
Try Dallas Goedert. 6'5". Okay,
he's
not
6'5",
a tight end, so it's a receiver for sure.
Okay. In the
North or
NFC
South?
Let's try NFC North. Let's try NFC North. So Vikings receivers, nobody there.
No.
Maybe Adam Thielen. Adam Thielen's
too
not
short.
6'4".
Yeah.
Okay. Vikings, Packers.
Who? Why am I blanking on receivers outside of Christian Watson?
Romeo Dobbs is short.
Who's the guy that everyone thought was going to be good for? Why am I? The guy.
Amari Rodgers, the guy that got cut.
No, the guy. He was on the team last year.
I don't know.
I'm blanking.
Christian Watson's tall and he might be 23.
Try it.
Let's try Christian Watson. I don't know what number he is. I think he's a single
9.
digit. Yeah. Let's
Hey,
go!
let's go. Hey, teamwork.
All right, so go to play now. Click on play now. Okay, here's the hard one. Now it could be anything.
Okay, so linebacker I think is the way to go.
Okay.
Matt Milano.
Let's go Okereke.
I said
OKR.
if it's Matt Milano, I'm gonna be mad.
OKER.
Bobby
Okereke.
It was a linebacker, young linebacker in the NFC.
Well, it's not a linebacker. It's a defensive player.
Defensive player, yeah.
Defensive player in the NFC.
High number. So what? Higher than is that 50 or
like a D lineman.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's got to be
So
a
D lineman in the NFC. Let's go Eric Armstead.
Okay.
ARIK. AR. Yeah. Yep. Not a D end. Might be a D tackle though.
Tackle.
Higher than so he's
he's short?
He's definitely a tackle.
Vita Vea is short, right?
Yeah.
He's shorter than 6'1", I would assume.
He's older than 29 though.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I don't know a lot of
the guy from the Eagles. Jordan Davis?
Okay. No, Jordan Davis is young. Yeah. Jordan Davis is real young. Yeah, I like that. And he's a tackle for sure.
Yeah.
Jordan Davis. Ooh.
So it's the NFC East defensive tackle. Jesus.
Okay, this is tough. Okay.
So who's on the D line in Washington?
I don't know.
Other than Chase Young.
But he's old.
And then we got the Giants and who's the other NFC? Oh, the Cowboys. Who's on the Cowboys defensive line?
I don't know. I don't
Man,
know who their tackles are.
that is so tough.
I'm not good on tackle.
Neither am I. Oh boy.
Let's see. Let's just go with let's see. So what's his name? The old guy. Go with Jonathan Allen on the Commanders. Yeah.
Okay.
So
boys or Giants?
Dude, the Giants have so many guys. They use so many guys.
Should we call in a phone a friend? Should we get Totri in here?
Totri doesn't know D tackles.
He might.
I don't think he does.
Mm.
Cowboys. How do I not know a defensive tackle in the Cowboys?
Yeah, who because the edge rusher like Micah Parsons is all the attention on it.
Yeah, DeMarcus Lawrence. He's not a D tackle though. We'll go with DeMarcus Lawrence just to see if he's on the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's on the Giants.
It's the Giants.
They rotate so many guys in and out.
Oh
wait, I know one. Oh my god, I know one. Oh, he has such a fun name.
Oh man,
It's like a Gabonwu or something. I gotta look at their roster.
Yeah,
We're just
I'm
gonna
out
be
on
taking
this.
too much time.
Yeah.
Giants. If his name is something like I just said, that counts.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give it to
Our
you.
Giants roster. Okay, let's see.
Ba-da-ba.
Okay, well, if it's Ryder Anderson, that's not correct. Go ahead and type in Ryder Anderson. Or wait, no, hold on. Don't do that yet.
What do we got here?
That's only injured reserve. Okay. Oh, is it Dexter Lawrence? It's Dexter Lawrence. It's Dexter Lawrence.
Hey.
Yeah. Damn it.
It is what it is.
Lil Dan, we'll get to your comment in a second, but first it's time for Poeltl.
Yeah,
NBA
we're
version.
missing a little basketball, baby.
This is harder.
I had a go-to with this, and I forget who it was.
DeAndre Hunter.
We need someone. What is his number?
Oh, I have no idea.
My goal is like you go somewhere in the 50s, so you can just get you can cut the numbers in
But
half.
not a lot of people were 70.
That's true. So maybe like in the
like the 20s.
30s or 20s, yeah.
Yeah. You want to just go book? Or
He's
worth one.
DeAndre Ayton. Go DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah. DeAndre Ayton.
We can figure out if it's front court or back court.
Oh,
okay.
He's in the Pacific
So
Division.
shorter.
So Kings, Lakers, Clippers.
He's shorter. He's got a higher number, and he's older. Okay.
Okay. So he's a guard. He's a guard forward or a guard.
Yeah. Or he could just be a forward.
No, if he was a forward, the C would be yellow.
Oh.
I think.
I thought it was just if it was.
Well,
I don't know. You're
let's
probably
go. Right. Kevin Hurt. No, Kevin Hurt. No, he's not. He might be older than 25. He's on the Kings.
What is Pat Bev's number?
I don't know. Is he 25?
Try it, I guess, because he's older.
Yeah. Well, wait. Guards on the Warriors. Oh, let's go. Steph Curry. 30. Older.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let's go Curry.
So he played for Golden State at one point. Is that what that's?
I have no idea.
Harrison Barnes.
Harrison Barnes is on the East Coast now, I think.
Oh, he's not in the.
I don't think so. I don't think he's on the Kings anymore.
So higher than 30 though.
Let's
so
go Kevin Huerter. I think he might be like 32. I don't know what number he is. Well, that helps. He's on the Kings, so he's number 9.
You're confident that Harrison Barnes is not. Oh wait, who did they just?
What?
Older than 24? Is it Sabonis?
Yeah, he's
DeMontis?
forward center. Yeah,
D-E?
D-A-M.
Oh, it's D-A?
Yeah.
D-E.
No, it's a D-A. Oh no, it's not D-E.
I think it's Demont. Is it D-I?
It's D-A-M. D-A-M.
Try Sabonis.
Yeah,
try S-A-B-O.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man. So he's a.
Oh, we got to think about the numbers.
Oh, he's just a forward.
Yeah, just a forward. We got to think about the numbers
Can you scroll up?
because it's higher than 30.
Higher than 30.
And then what are the scroll back down for a second? So he's tall. So yeah, tall. Who the fuck plays on the Kings?
Forward on the Kings.
What?
I was just watching them last night. I should know this.
Oh man,
They got
he's
a bunch of
older. He's older too. I'm out on this one. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, let's think.
They're the most irrelevant franchise on the West Coast.
They're getting good.
No, I know they are, but I'm talking attention wise. No one talks about the fucking. Are we sure? Are you positive that Harrison Barnes is not on the team?
Let's try it.
Because he played for the Warriors at one point.
Let's try it.
Harrison Barnes.
I'm pretty sure. Wow.
I just want to say we should have gotten that 3 times ago.
Yeah, you're right. Wait, he's still in the Kings?
I didn't remember him moving anywhere. I'm gonna enjoy this moment for myself.
He is. I have the roster in front of me.
Nice.
Thank you.
Good job, Shawn.
As soon as I saw the Warriors thing, that's immediately.
I didn't know
went.
that's what that meant.
Yeah.
I thought it just meant they were like in California.
Oh, I mean that too, I guess.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was fun.
Yeah, I love Pro. I gotta go back to that. Oh, a little celebration music.
Okay, let's get into some questions and get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Lil Dan says start Haskins. Oh wait, he said actually never mind on the first one.
Pick 2: Cook, Haskins, Moser, or K. Herbert.
Wait, first Watson or Dotson? That's funny. Christian
Yeah,
Watson.
he said actually never mind. Pick 2 of the.
Oh. Okay. Pick 2.
Oh no, never mind. So we have to answer both of them. I'm sorry, I misread the.
I thought. Okay, I'd go Jahan Dotson. Dotson's flash in the pan. Jahan Dotson's
probably there with
tearing
you.
it up lately.
Yeah, it's just so tough.
I gotta check matchups.
Who do they play? Yeah, because motherfucker just catches touchdowns.
The Packers play the Vikings.
Ooh, I might go Watson.
And they're at home.
Ooh.
Commanders. They play
Browns. Oh boy.
Yeah,
That's a toss-up.
That's a coin flip.
Yeah,
That's a total coin flip.
I would go with whatever your gut says. Whoever's, like I said earlier, whoever's gotten you further, whoever's done more for you, go that way.
Go with your gut.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, the questionable destination doesn't really matter. Just
keep an
wait
eye on
until,
it.
Yeah. We have a question on Twitter. Let me find it really fast. They said, I'm at a dilemma. I want to start Purdy this week, and it looks like this is at that Apache guy. So I want to start Purdy this week, and it looks like a good matchup for him. But what do you think, Jared Goff or Brock Purdy? Jared Goff is playing
the Bears
at home against the Bears. Brock Purdy is at Las Vegas.
Oh man, that's another one.
I go Goff.
I think I go Goff too. Really I love Goff, and I think he hasn't gotten me anywhere.
That
but
game's going to be really fun
spirit,
too.
He's gotten me far.
That game's going to be really fun.
It shouldn't be. The Bears are bad, man. I don't like.
Yeah, but
they should blow the Bears out.
But they're not going to.
Probably not, but they're
not going to, and there's going to be a ton of points in that game. Yeah. All right. Kay in the chat asked, need a flex replacement for Pollard. Pittman, Hodgins, Haskins, or Hubbard. I don't want to get Hassan's Haskins out of here.
Get Pittman out of there. He fucked me in fantasy this week. Are they going to have Nick Foles at quarterback again?
Who do the Panthers play?
The Panthers, they play the Buccaneers. The Colts play the Giants. I don't want anything to do with Pittman. Screwed me in my fantasy playoffs this past week. Until you know who the quarterback is.
We'll see if Tyler Algier is available.
I like Hubbard, I guess.
Yeah, because Chuba or Pittman for me. Isaiah Hodgins has been fine. He's a tight end for the Giants.
Yeah.
So,
what about little Dan's other question? Pick two: James Cook, Haskins, Mostert, or K. Herbert.
I go Herbert and Mostert.
I'm right
Herbert's
there
fine.
too.
And you're in a dome.
I don't want anything to do with. I don't like the Bills' rushing attack.
And I don't think Hassan Haskins might get a workload tonight, but it's going to be like 20 carries for 18 yards.
Yeah, and with the way that the Bills are, there's a very good chance that that's a high scoring game. Burrow and Allen are throwing it all over the fucking place. I'd stay away from I know he can be used in the passing game, but I'd stay away from a Bills running back. Yeah, I like Mostert and K. Herbert.
Yeah. All right. Anything else for you out here?
No. Do you have any conundrums? You know, you figured out what you're doing for your playoffs already, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty fine. I'm good. Yeah.
Doesn't matter for me.
Let me check just to make sure.
I haven't looked at my fantasy thing in days.
I think I'm good.
Oh boy.
All right. Starting lineup I'm throwing out there is Geno Smith against the Jets, the Geno revenge game.
Yes.
Etienne at Houston, love it.
Love it.
Bam Knight at Seattle, love it.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Waddle at New England, should be fine. Devontae Smith at home against New Orleans, should be fine.
Pretty good.
Kelsey against Denver.
But literally, who cares?
Yeah. Algier against the Cards at home.
Yep.
Butker, Buccaneers defense for now against Carolina. But let's see what other defenses.
Yeah, I'm not.
I can get the Jags
against the
Texans, but I'm scared of anything with the Texans right now.
Understandable.
The Lions against Chicago, I don't want that. The Chargers against the Rams, I don't want that.
Yeah.
The Giants against the Colts.
I like that a lot. I don't think the Colts score a touchdown. That offense is so inept. And
I'll pick it up right now.
If Nick Foles is the quarterback, they're not like he's the worst quarterback on that roster, which is saying something.
I'm about to drop Derrick Henry for this.
That's hilarious. But I mean, you're not going to need him.
I'm just going to wait until he's officially ruled out. You never know.
Yeah.
Weirder things have happened.
Fair.
Guys, it's been a pleasure. As always, you can follow me on Twitter at Shane D. If you can follow Shawn on Twitter at Shawn_pause. Follow PHNX_sports across all socials, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. We're here every single Thursday before the Thursday night game. Or before the playoffs. Who knows what's going to happen. Guys, if you're in your fantasy championship, good luck.
Godspeed.
And
go
see
get
you
him
next time. Roof, roof.